Well, back after the international break, did okay. I'm not sure exactly how much Holland wanted to be out there. And I said to her, a little double take at one stage, just think whether Holland were at home or away. But yeah, Italy came up. What I like to, I mean, a little bit of experimentation, wasn't it? And trying different systems and trying different players, which is exactly what friendlies are all about. That's, you know, it's finding that plan B. It's finding out, you know, what works and what doesn't work. So it's not, it's almost, you know, results I know are always important when England play, but in a sense they are secondary, because you know, you want to find out what you've got, who can play where, what system, you know, if needs be, you can change. Right, let's go for, we'll start at Palace Liverpool in the early game. I think this is going to be a really good game. I'm going to go for just about everything in this one. So both teams to score over 2.5 goals and a goal in each half. I think Palace, particularly with Zaha back, a little bit more of a threat now going forward. We know Liverpool, home or away, they'll go for it. So both teams to score over 2.5 goals and a goal in each half, which invariably happens when you get, you know, 2 out of 3. You tend to get 3 out of 3. So a little bit of value. I'm going, that's 2-1. So that'll keep the pot boiling on that one. Brighton versus Leicester. Brighton always tough to play against. Leicester, you know, been reasonably consistent this year. So I'm going to go for a score draw in this one at 16-5. I think that's good value. Newcastle to beat Huddersfield. Simple. Let's keep it simple. 4-5. I think they'll be too strong for Huddersfield. Newcastle to beat Huddersfield. 4-5. A little bit of a punt now. I like the old draw doubles. We haven't had one up yet, but you only need one, don't you, really? Watford, Bournemouth, West Brom, Burnley. I'm going to go for a little draw double, so stakes really small on this one. That's 10-1. Watford versus Bournemouth, West Brom versus Burnley. Draw double, 10-1. Another little small bet here, which I think is good value, but it's a bit of a punt, isn't it? Because we just don't know quite what they're going to do. West Ham to beat Saints at 8-5. I know it's people will be scratching their head thinking, you know, after the carnage of the last game. But to be fair, in that one for 45 minutes, 55 minutes, they weren't bad. West Ham, you know, probably should have gone ahead against Burnley, and probably should have been a couple of goals up. So game turned very quickly, and the crowd have certainly got to stay with them a bit longer than they did in that one, if they'd get a result. Everton against Man City. I'm going to go for Everton in this one. I think with Man City playing the Champions League game next week, and obviously already having the league wrapped up, I think there's a little bit of value to be had. And I'm not saying they're going to take their half the ball, but he might make some changes. And Everton aren't in bad form, are they? So Everton +1 is 2-1, and Everton +2 is 5-6. So I'm going to go for Everton +2 at 5-6. I think this is a good bet. So Everton obviously got to get beat by 3 or more goals, which I just can't see happening in this one. So I'm going to go for Everton +2. Okay, so if it's a draw, if they get beaten by a single goal, Everton, we win. If they get beat by 2 goals, then you get your money back. So Everton +2, 5-6. Sunday, big game in the Champions League race. Chelsea versus Tottenham. I'm going to go for a score draw in this, 16-5. I think they're both going to need to go for it. Another, hopefully a classic on paper and a classic in reality. So Chelsea versus Tottenham, 16-5. And my treble, which I'm reasonably confident about this week, I've got to say, is going to be Cardiff in good form. Wigan and Bristol Rovers. I think all of those are more than capable of winning this one. And that's quite big, actually. When it was I priced this one up, I was surprised it came out at 3-1. So Cardiff, Wigan, Bristol Rovers, 3-1 treble. They'll be my bets for this weekend. Good luck to everybody. Big week, and as the season gets closer to an end, it gets more and more exciting, doesn't it? Good luck to everyone, and I'll see you next week. Bye.